Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speak English with Cath. I'm very happy you're here today. This podcast is a safe place for English learners around the world. Here, we practice real conversations. We talk about real feelings, and we build confidence together. Many learners tell me something very honest. They say, Cath, I understand English when I listen, but when I meet new people, I suddenly feel nervous. Maybe you feel the same way. Today, we will talk about a very common situation, speaking English with new people. It could be a new coworker, a new classmate, someone you meet while traveling. Even a short conversation can feel stressful. But don't worry, you are not alone. Today, Lester is here with us.
Hello, Cath. Hello, everyone. I think today's topic is about me.
Really?
Yes, when I talk with friends, my English feels okay. But when I meet someone new, my brain becomes empty.
That's a very honest answer, and many learners feel exactly the same way.
Sometimes someone asks me a simple question, like, "Where are you from?" And I know the answer, but my mind becomes slow.
That feeling is called nervousness. When we feel nervous, our brain tries to protect us. Our heart beats faster, our thoughts move quickly, and suddenly speaking becomes harder.
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
But here is something important to understand. You are not bad at English. You are simply nervous, and nervousness is very normal when we meet new people. Let's imagine a real situation. You are at a small event, maybe a language exchange, maybe a work meeting. Someone walks toward you and says, "Hi, I don't think we've met before."
Oh no, that moment is scary.
It can feel scary, but actually it is a very friendly sentence. Let's practice how a conversation can begin. I will be the new person. You will be yourself. Ready?
Okay, I will try.
Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Cath.
Hi, Cath. My name is Lester.
Nice to meet you, Lester. Where are you from?
I'm from Cambodia.
That's wonderful. How long have you been studying English?
About 3 years.
That's great. Now, let's pause for a moment. This conversation is simple, but it has 3 important parts. First, greeting. Second, introduction. Third, small talk. These 3 parts help conversations start naturally.
So I don't need a long sentence.
Not at all. Short sentences are perfect. Let's look at some simple phrases you can use. When someone says hello, you can answer, "Hi, nice to meet you," or "Hello, it's nice to meet you." Very simple.
Sometimes I worry about pronunciation.
That's a common worry, but remember something important. People are not looking for perfect English. They are looking for connection. They want to know you, not your grammar score.
That makes me feel better.
Good. Now, let's talk about something many learners experience, the silent moment.
I know this moment.
You say hello, you introduce yourself, and then silence. Your brain says, "What should I say next?"
Yes, that silence feels very long.
But there is a simple solution. You can ask easy questions. For example, "Where are you from?" Or "What do you do?" Or "Is this your first time here?" These questions are called small talk questions. They are very useful in English conversations.
Sometimes I feel shy asking questions.
That's okay, but asking questions actually makes conversations easier because the other person will speak more and you have more time to think.
Ah, that's smart.
Good. Now let's practice another short speaking practice for our listeners. If you are listening right now, you can repeat after me. Ready? Say, "Hi, nice to meet you." Very good. Now say, "My name is..." Great. Now say, Where are you from? Excellent. You are already having a conversation.
That feels surprisingly easy.
Yes, speaking English is not always about long conversations. Sometimes it is about simple moments, a greeting, a smile in your voice, a small question. These small steps build confidence, and confidence grows slowly, conversation by conversation, day by day.
Kath, can I ask something honestly?
Of course.
What if someone asks a question and I don't understand it? I know that happens to me a lot.
That's a great question, and we will talk about that next, because knowing how to respond when you don't understand is actually one of the most powerful skills in English conversation. That's a great question, Lester. Not understanding a question happens to every language learner. And honestly, it also happens to native speakers sometimes.
Really?
Yes, sometimes people speak too fast. Sometimes the room is noisy. Sometimes our brain is just tired. So the most important thing is to know what to say when you don't understand. Let's start with a very simple and polite sentence. You can say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?"
That sounds easy.
Yes, very easy, and very natural. Another sentence you can use is, "Sorry, I didn't catch that."
I hear that in movies sometimes.
Exactly. "I didn't catch that" simply means I didn't hear or understand it clearly. Let's practice together. Imagine I ask you a question very quickly. Are you ready?
I think so.
So, what kind of projects are you working on right now?
Okay, that was fast. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Perfect. That is exactly the right response. Very polite, very natural. Now I will ask again more slowly. What kind of projects are you working on right now?
I'm working on a marketing project.
Great. See, the conversation continues smoothly. There's no embarrassment, no problem, just communication.
I think many learners are afraid people will feel annoyed.
That's a common fear, but most people are very understanding, especially if they know English is your second language. In fact, asking someone to repeat something shows that you care about understanding them.
That's a good way to think about it.
Now, let's talk about another real-life situation. Sometimes you understand the question, but you need time to think.
Oh, yes, that happens to me a lot.
Your brain says, "I know the answer, but give me a moment." So in English, we use thinking phrases. These phrases give your brain time. Here are some common ones. You can say, let me think. Or, "That's a good question." Or, "Well?"
So these phrases help us pause.
Exactly. They create a natural pause in conversation. Let's try a small role play. I will ask you a question, and you can use a thinking phrase. Ready?
Ready.
What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Let me think. I enjoy watching movies and practicing English.
Perfect. That sounded very natural.
It actually made me feel more relaxed.
Yes, because silence in conversation can feel uncomfortable. Thinking phrases make the silence feel natural. Now let's explore another real-life situation. Imagine you are meeting someone at a cafe. Maybe a friend introduces you, maybe it's a small networking event. The conversation might sound like this. "Hi, I'm Kath."
Hi, Kath. Nice to meet you. I'm Lester.
"Nice to meet you too. So what do you do?"
I work in marketing.
"Oh, interesting. What kind of marketing do you do?"
Mostly digital marketing.
"That sounds exciting. How did you get interested in that field?"
That's a long story.
Those words are actually another great conversation tool.
Really?
Yes, when you say, "That's a long story," you create curiosity. The other person might say, "Oh, I'd love to hear it," or "What happened?" Conversations grow naturally like this.
So conversation is like building something step by step.
Exactly. You build it one sentence at a time, one question at a time, one smile in your voice at a time. Now let's talk about something emotional. Sometimes learners feel self-conscious.
That word sounds a little difficult.
Good observation. Self-conscious means you worry too much about how you look or sound to others. For example, you might think, my accent is strange, my grammar is wrong, people will judge me.
Yes, those thoughts appear in my mind often.
But here is something powerful to remember. Your accent tells your story. It shows that you speak more than one language, and that is something to be proud of.
I like that perspective.
Also, many English speakers actually enjoy hearing different accents. It makes conversations interesting. English is a global language. People speak it in many different ways.
So I don't need to sound like a native speaker.
Not at all. The goal is clarity, not perfection. As long as people understand you, you are communicating successfully. Now let's do another speaking practice. Listeners, you can repeat these sentences after me. Ready? Say, sorry, could you repeat that? Very good. Now say, let me think. Great. Now say, that's a good question. Excellent. These small sentences are powerful tools in conversation.
Cath, I have another question.
Go ahead.
What if the conversation suddenly stops? You know, that awkward silence.
Ah, yes, the famous awkward silence. Almost everyone has experienced that.
It feels uncomfortable.
Yes, but the good news is there are many simple ways to continue the conversation. You can ask about work, hobbies, travel, food, movies, music. These are universal topics. For example, you could say, have you watched any good movies recently? Or, what kind of music do you like?
Those feel easy.
Exactly. They're friendly and open. They invite the other person to share something about themselves. Let's try a small role play again. I will start. So, Lester, do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, I do. I really enjoy visiting new places.
That's wonderful. What is your favorite place you visited?
I think my favorite place is Thailand.
That's a beautiful country. What did you enjoy most about it?
The food and the beaches.
See how the conversation continues? One question leads to another.
It feels like a small adventure.
That's a beautiful way to describe it. A conversation is like a small adventure between two people. You discover new ideas, new stories, new perspectives. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes.
Cath, I feel something changing already.
What do you mean?
Before this conversation, speaking with new people felt scary, but now it feels more possible.
That's wonderful to hear. Confidence grows when we understand how conversations actually work. They are not tests, they are not performances, they are simply human connections. And when we focus on connection, speaking becomes easier.
I think many listeners needed to hear that.
I believe so too. And in the next part of our conversation, we will practice something very powerful: real-life role plays, situations where you might meet someone new, at work, at a party, while traveling. These role plays will help you hear how natural English conversations flow, and they will give you ideas you can use in your own life. Let's continue our conversation with some real-life situations, because the best way to build confidence in English is to imagine real moments. Moments where you might meet someone new.
I like that idea. It feels like practice for real life.
Exactly. Let's imagine the first situation. You are traveling. Maybe you are waiting at an airport. Someone is sitting next to you. After a few minutes, they smile and start a conversation. Hi, is this seat taken?
No, it's free.
Thanks. Are you traveling for work or vacation?
Vacation.
That's nice. Where are you going?
I'm going to Singapore.
That's a wonderful city. Have you been there before?
No, it'll be my first time.
Oh, that's exciting. You're going to enjoy it.
I hope so.
Let's pause for a moment. Notice something important. These sentences are simple, but they create a warm conversation. You don't need long explanations, just small steps. Question, answer. Another question.
That actually feels manageable.
Good. Now let's imagine another situation. You are at a small party. Maybe a friend invited you. You don't know many people there. Someone comes over and says hello. Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a friend of Sarah.
Hi, Daniel. I'm Lester. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How do you know Sarah?
We used to work together
Oh, really? Where did you work?
at a marketing company.
That's interesting. Do you still work in marketing?
Yes, I do.
That's great. See how natural that feels?
Yes, the questions guide the conversation.
Exactly. Questions are like small bridges. They help two people move closer in conversation. Now I want to talk about something very important, confidence.
I think every English learner wants more confidence.
Yes, but confidence does not appear suddenly. It grows slowly. Every time you speak English, even for a few seconds, you build confidence. Even a short conversation like this. Hi, nice to meet you. Where are you from? Those moments matter.
Sometimes learners think those small conversations are not important.
But they are very important. They are the foundation of communication. Just like learning to walk before running, small conversations help your brain relax in English.
That makes sense.
Good. Now let's imagine another situation. You are at a small party. Maybe a friend invited you. You don't know many people there. Someone comes over and says hello. Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a friend of Sarah.
Hi, Daniel. I'm Lester. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How do you know Sarah?
We used to work together
Oh, really? Where did you work?
at a marketing company.
That's interesting. Do you still work in marketing?
Yes, I do.
That's great. See how natural that feels?
Yes, the questions guide the conversation.
Exactly. Questions are like small bridges. They help two people move closer in conversation. Now I want to talk about something very important, confidence.
I think every English learner wants more confidence.
Yes, but confidence does not appear suddenly. It grows slowly. Every time you speak English, even for a few seconds, you build confidence. Even a short conversation like this. Hi, nice to meet you. Where are you from? Those moments matter.
Sometimes learners think those small conversations are not important.
But they are very important. They are the foundation of communication. Just like learning to walk before running, small conversations help your brain relax in English.
That makes sense.
Good. Now let's imagine another situation. You are at a small party. Maybe a friend invited you. You don't know many people there. Someone comes over and says hello. Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a friend of Sarah.
Hi, Daniel. I'm Lester. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How do you know Sarah?
We used to work together
Oh, really? Where did you work?
at a marketing company.
That's interesting. Do you still work in marketing?
Yes, I do.
That's great. See how natural that feels?
Yes, the questions guide the conversation.
Exactly. Questions are like small bridges. They help two people move closer in conversation. Now I want to talk about something very important, confidence.
I think every English learner wants more confidence.
Yes, but confidence does not appear suddenly. It grows slowly. Every time you speak English, even for a few seconds, you build confidence. Even a short conversation like this. Hi, nice to meet you. Where are you from? Those moments matter.
Sometimes learners think those small conversations are not important.
But they are very important. They are the foundation of communication. Just like learning to walk before running, small conversations help your brain relax in English.
That makes sense.
Let's do one more role play. This time, imagine you meet someone at a coffee shop. Hi, do you mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Please go ahead.
Thanks. This place is always busy.
Yes, it's very popular.
Do you come here often?
Yes, I like the coffee here.
Me too. By the way, I'm Kath.
Nice to meet you, Cath. I'm Lester.
Nice to meet you too. See, a conversation started from a simple situation, just sharing a table.
That feels very natural.
Yes, English conversations are often very simple. The challenge is usually not the language. The challenge is the fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of sounding different, fear of not understanding. But remember this, every person you speak with is also human. They also feel nervous sometimes. They also make mistakes. Communication is not about being perfect. It is about being open.
That idea feels very freeing.
I'm glad. Before we finish today, let's do one final speaking practice together. Listeners, if you can, repeat after me. Ready? Say, "Hi, nice to meet you." Very good. Now say, "Where are you from?"